Putin stunned when too many Russian soldiers and aircraft killed by Ukraine yesterday. Russia lost more than 30% of its tanks. War of Russia and Ukraine on May 29. The Ukrainian armed forces destroyed 71 Russian soldiers and a self-propelled artillery system in the direction of Zaporizhzhia yesterday. The Ukrinform correspondent reported that the related statement was made by the Zaporizhzhia Regional Self-Defense Force on Facebook. On May 28, 2022, the Ukrainian army removed 71 enemy soldiers and destroyed 11 Russian tanks, 9 self-propelled artillery systems, 12 armored combat vehicles, 3 unmanned aircraft, UAVs. Orlan-10, for motor vehicles and 5 mortar systems. This was an extremely large number of Russian soldiers and military vehicles destroyed by Ukraine in one day. The following districts in the Zaporizhzhia region have now been liberated, following the victory of the Ukrainian army yesterday: Berdiansk, Melitopol, Vasylivka and Polohy. Putin is anxious to worry when Russia has run out of tanks to continue fighting. Currently Ukraine destroys more than 30% of modern Russian tanks, the Interior Ministry said. Before the war with Ukraine, Russia had about 3,000 modern tanks in its arsenal, and now more than 30% have been destroyed by our defenders during the 3 months of the war. About more than 1,100 Russian tanks have been destroyed. Putin was in a dire trouble when he had to bring in ancient discarded Russian tanks to fight, because Russia could not buy more tanks because of Western sanctions. According to this official, the T-34 tank that Russia can get from the warehouse has been abandoned for no more than half a century for use by Russia. It is very easily destroyed. That explains the fact that nearly 200 Russian tanks were easily destroyed while crossing the river in Donbass. As Ukrinform reported, and Russia has added obsolete T-62 tanks to the front lines in Ukraine, indicating a lack of modern equipment to be ready for combat.